Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to tell you that I'm going to do something very different and new today, and that is that I'm going to invite a guest to my channel to talk about Chelsea versus Liverpool pre-match. It's going to be fun, so stay tuned and we'll get onto the Zoom call now. Hi everyone, so this is my friend here and he runs this YouTube channel, and I will give it to him that he'll let him introduce his channel to you guys.
Thank you, Nitika, for such a lovely introduction. Hi, I'm Arijit. I run a channel called The Tactics Show. I have been running this channel for a year. For my self-introduction, I'm a sports performance analyst working for a multinational company. I'd love to make it big in this field. And my channel is not only mine because one of my friends also assists me. He is also the partner in the crime. So yeah, I've been doing it for a year and would love to do it with, just like you are doing a fantastic job as well.
I think he is doing a brilliant job with his channel, his tactical analysis on different things, his whatever he does is so brilliant. So you guys must check his channel out. It's actually very, very good and you would not regret it. Also, I think my viewers would want to know that which club do you support?
I'm an ardent Manchester United fan since childhood. Your heavy rival, or um, I want to say. So the thing is, Manchester United has always been in my heart since when I was a kid. It started with the likes of David Beckham, Rio Ferdinand, my childhood heroes, and then when obviously I had a huge liking for Cristiano Ronaldo. But post 2009, I had lost it, and from yesterday, I've lost it completely.
Oh God, I understand what is happening. Like his move to Manchester City is almost a done deal. It is said that. And oh my God, that would have like really hurt you a lot, whatever is happening here, right?
Yes, absolutely, and I hope he'll be removed as the legend from Manchester United's club list. Uh, I hope he get those wages he deserves. When the likes of Peter Schmeichel or Andy Cole moved to Manchester City, that was not a Manchester City side who was our direct rival. Obviously they were our geographical rival, but from a club's point of view, they are not that big. But in today's world, Manchester City is one of the biggest clubs in the world, and joining Manchester City and playing for Manchester United for 6 years, and when the fans are lauding you as one of your legends, it is a crime. For me, Cristiano Ronaldo is I can't say dead, but for me, Cristiano Ronaldo is valueless from yesterday.
Yeah, obviously, I understand. Okay, let's just hope. Let's see what happens next. And but that is for sure that he's going to leave Juventus. So that is yet to be decided if he's going to join Manchester City or not. Let's hope that doesn't happen to you guys. Even as a rival fan, I would appreciate that that doesn't happen to you people. Anyhow, let's get into the video. So since the match is tomorrow, so I want to know that what are your predictions on the match?
Uh, of course, I would love Liverpool to lose because
Uh,
they are the direct rivals. I know it can hurt you a lot, but obviously at the start of the season and as the matches have already started to go at a go, so the thing is, I would love to see a goalless draw. That would be good for us. That would be good for every big team. So that's what my prediction is.
so you're going for a goalless draw. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that this match is going to end in 2-1 in favor of Liverpool. See, okay, I was terrified when I had to do this, pre-match or even think about Chelsea versus Liverpool, because I know what a strong team they have and also what a strong bench they have. So even if the playing 11 doesn't work, I'm sure that Thomas Tuchel can find something or the other out and put somebody from the bench and change the course of the game. And if we get any injury throughout the match, and it's done for us, that's what I feel. So I think it's going to be 2-1 because we have the crowd with us, and I'm really thinking that the Anfield crowd is going to make a lot of difference here, and I would love it that if we can win this match tomorrow.
You have mentioned a great thing, the fans. Fans can change the course of the match. Last year when we never had any kind of fans, the results were a bit shocking. Teams are winning away. For me, our club have win those away matches on a trot. It's not a normal thing. When the fans are not there, it's like a normal match. But when the fans are there, the psychological pressure and all, everything is huge. So I think our streak of getting unbeaten for the away matches will end this year, but I don't hope it ended like that. But I feel it's going to end very soon because of the fans' psychological pressure.
Fans make a lot of difference. It's like that is clear. The pressure that they put on the team as well as on the opponent. So even the team wants to play for them, right? And the opponent, they get terrified with the fans and stuff. So that is given. Like, fans make a lot of difference. But I won't say that Chelsea is not a strong team just because they're coming to Anfield and there is crowd. Chelsea is on another level, especially since January. So it's going to be very difficult for Liverpool even to play them at Anfield. It's not going to be easy. So my next question to you is that, according to you, who is going to be the player of the match, or somebody who's going to make a lot of significance in the match, in tomorrow's match?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Actually, what I have seen from Chelsea in the last 2 months has been astronomically good. I mean, they've been brilliant. Under Thomas Tuchel, they have been just the team to beat. So, and with Lukaku's inclusion in the team, that makes things more difficult for the opponents.
Yeah.
So, I feel Romelu Lukaku can make a difference tomorrow because of his golden game. I mean, he can be the player who can get a direct kick at the likes of Virgil van Dijk. Who actually have the physical ability to hold up Virgil van Dijk and making those other teammates let go making those behind the runs and third man moves and all. So I highly feel that he's going to be an important player. And another player I'd like to do good, or maybe he will do good, that is like a Jorginho. Oh man, what a form he is in from last, I guess 6 months. He just won the UEFA Player of the Year last night.
Yeah.
So I think he will make a huge difference. And other than that, from Liverpool's perspective, it can be that man every day, like Mohamed Salah. Obviously, he can make a difference, a normal thing. And obviously, if Liverpool wants to keep the defense tight, none other than Virgil van Dijk. So I think these 4 players will be the key players of tomorrow's match.
Absolutely right. I feel that if in tomorrow's match, Virgil van Dijk can stop Lukaku, I think that is going to be a very good factor in his defensive career, because he will be judged, and that is when that we want to see defenders like Virgil van Dijk, the world-class defenders like him, to actually work and make a significant change in matches like this. So I think that is going to be a very important match for Virgil van Dijk. And the main thing is that both the teams, their defensive record has been amazing, especially Chelsea, Edward Mendy and Rudiger. They're doing a brilliant job in the defense. So it will be quite difficult for Liverpool to get a goal with a team like that. And Virgil van Dijk has just come out, of injury. So he will be tested. He'll be put into a lot of pressure, that is for sure. So let's see what happens. Yeah, now your next question is that what is your playing 11 for Liverpool as well as Chelsea?
I'm not going to talk about Liverpool much because I haven't seen their match this season. So I would like to stay with Chelsea. I would like to hear your opinion on Liverpool's tactics. So, as per my opinion on Chelsea's game, they will go with the same back three system, which Tuchel has revolutionized since he has joined Chelsea. Those same starting 11 like Edouard Mendy at the goal, starting with the likes of Christensen, Anders Christensen, Rudiger, and then Aspilicueta at the right center. But although I would like to see Thiago Silva, I don't know whether he's injured or he has a niggle or something like that. But I would like to see a guy who has a lot of tons of experience would like to start such a big game. On the right wing back, oh my God, what a form exchange is in. He just tanked against Arsenal. He was phenomenal. He was everywhere on the right side, and he just got the goal. He deserved it. And on the left, there is not much of a bigger left wing back than Marcos Alonso. When he is at the upper end of the side or at the attacking end of the game, he is one of the best. He is one of the best players. Yes, there are many questions about his defending abilities, but that can be, comprehended when you have such a good defensive midfield side. Like Jorginho and Kovacic can do that. They will have a 3-5-2, or maybe there are so many dimensions of their tactics, like 3-5-1-1 or 3-3-1-1-2, something like that. So Mason Mount starting just at the above of the likes of Jorginho and Kovacic, and Lukaku as a centre forward. And I think Havertz will be really, really important because he can roam around the different end of the pitch. I mean, not only Havertz, Mount also has the ability, and I think they will have the allowance from their coach to roam around the different angles of the pitch, and they can actually change the course of the game, both of them with their mental abilities and playing one-to-one with Lukaku. And as I mentioned, Lukaku's game will be absolutely crucial, like getting those vertical passes from their teammates, and then again holding off the likes of Virgil van Dijk and letting his teammates run behind, taking those runs behind those fullbacks and all. And there will be an interesting battle between Alexander Arnold and left wing back Marcus Alonso, because that side is going to be, I mean, both will have their ability of forwarding into each other's defense.
Definitely.
So I feel that's going to be an interesting side of the pitch.
I think even if Robertson is fit enough to play in tomorrow's match, then Reece James, the runs he's making and the link up that he has with Lukaku, I think that side will be tested too. And don't you have like N'Golo Kante in your playing 11? I mean, I think that guy is going to make a difference.
Yes, I mean, I would have said that, but as some coaches have the superstitions, and they feel like they should not change their starting 11 when so I don't think he will change his 11, because I feel Kovacic and Jorginho has done a wonderful work in the last two matches. So I don't think N'Golo Kante is starting. I feel he will come once if they are 1-0 or 2-0 up at the half time, he can come and settle those little areas. So I feel, yes, he will have an important role, but from the bench, not as a starting player.
I don't know why I feel that they're going to start with N'Golo Kante. I have a feeling, but let's see if that happens or not. But like you have talked about Chelsea, so I think I should talk about Liverpool's playing 11. So according to me, I think Klopp is going to go for that 4-3-3 formation with Ellison at the back, and then Trent, Matip, Virgil van Dijk and Robertson. And then I think in midfield, now midfield is the main, that is where the game is going to be won, because Chelsea has a very strong midfield. But talking about Liverpool, as Gini Wijnaldum has left the club, so we need somebody to fill in that position. And I think that in tomorrow's match, Jordan Henderson is going to be significant, because not only he provides the leadership skills to the team, leadership quality to the team, but also the runs that he makes, the game that he reads, the defensive capability, and also the through passes that he makes to the team. I think that is going to make a lot of significance in tomorrow's match. And with Jordan Henderson, I think it's going to be Fabinho and Keita. I'm not putting Thiago there as of now. I think he can come as a substitute, but Keita is in some other form since the start of the season. And I think if we can't utilize that now, because Keita is a very injury-prone player, so if he's in form now, I think we should get the best out of him and not make him sit in the bench, That's not fair to him, because he has been brilliant in the matches that we have seen so far. So I think Keita can make a lot of difference in tomorrow's match if he's going to start. And Fabinho, I think he will be back for tomorrow's game. And Fabinho, we all know what he does for Liverpool when he is as a central defensive midfielder, because last season when we had so many injuries at the back, so he had to play as a centre back. So that completely changed the course for Liverpool. And then later on, when he came back as a CDM, and that was when we started getting the wins. So I think that is going to be very important. And then in front, I feel it's going to be Mohamed Salah, and then Sadio Mane, and then Jota. So I think that is going to be the Liverpool's playing 11 that can actually, I think, is a winnable playing 11 for Liverpool. Okay, so if you can pick somebody from Liverpool's bench and switch my playing 11, who would you add?
From Liverpool's bench, I think Thiago could actually make this team in place of the likes of anyone like Jordan Henderson. I mean, that would make his Liverpool's defense a bit vulnerable, because Thiago is not that kind of a defensive midfielder, but still he can be that mobile in the.
He's very good on ball. It's like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So actually pause the pitch, so that would be good for the likes of the forwards of Liverpool, and Salah and all. So Thiago can be the guy, can be the go-to guy to boss that pitch.
Where are you going to be tilted towards in this match? As a neutral fan with a really thrill in the match, because these are two big teams playing, or as a Manchester United fan, a goalless match and nothing exciting happening in the match?
I mean, there are two dimensions of this question. So I would like to answer this first as a Manchester United fan. As I already mentioned at the start of this video, as a Manchester United fan, it would be nice to see a Goalless draw, maybe a 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw. Doesn't matter. A draw would be good for us. As a fan, as a neutral fan, obviously, it's one of the biggest match of the season. So why not going for an thrilling counter, like high scoring counter, which we have been abundant of since the last start of the last season. We haven't seen that much of a good goal scoring streak, like the likes of 5-4 or 4-3 in the last season.
Yeah.
So we'd love to see that kind of a match, like the match going at the last minute of the match, and someone scoring a header or someone scoring a free kick, and the match is ending up like a 4-3 or 5-3. So that would be a good to watch as an neutral fan.
Yeah, that will be actually fun. The thing is that there was a Tottenham and Manchester City match, that there was a starting match, and we thought that, okay, so it's City's match, okay, they are going to win it anyhow. But then Tottenham, anyhow, they got a goal and they won the match. Means that is what is happening with the big teams these days. They're playing very safe, because they know how important it is to get a clean sheet, to test their defense, to press harder and, keep the possession. I think that matters a lot. So I think because of that, we are not seeing many goals, because now the thing is not just about getting as many goals as you can, because the other team can do that in counter attacks too. But I think the focus has shifted from the number of goals to the defensive capabilities of the team. So I think that is why we see so many goalless draws in the matches, but that is how the game is now. So now another question to you is that if you can get the combined playing 11 from Liverpool as well as Chelsea, who is going to be your solid playing 11? And what is the formation? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, obviously. That's a headache. I mean, choosing from such a bunch of good players, that's a headache. But still, I have pointed out a few good players in the starting order. So, just like Thomas Tuchel, I'm a big fan of a 3 at the back system, because it gives you the mobility for your fullbacks to go higher up the pitch and having more men at the attacking end of the pitch. So I would love to start with a 3 at the back. It can be some kind of a 3-4-3 or maybe a 3-5-3. As per the different dimensions of the match. So it's up to you as a fan. So the thing is, I would like to start Alisson. I mean, he has again shifted to his previous season's form. I'm talking about the 2020.
That's right.
The last season was not that good for him. So he will start for me. In the center of the pitch, none other than Arijit and I. Yes, he hasn't played, but he is that monster who can start at the center of the pitch. On the right side, I would like to see Anders Christensen. And then on the left side, I would like to see the likes of Rudiger. Rudiger has been doing a fantastic job for Chelsea, despite being a very average footballer. He is doing a great work for Chelsea. And I will start with Marcus Alonso, because obviously Robertson will give you mobility both at the higher end of the pitch and at the different defensive end of the pitch, but I don't think he will do that much good because he's just coming off from an injury. So I would start with Marcus Alonso. And then on the right side, there are some confusions who to start with, because both are fantastic, Alexander-Arnold and Reece James. But still, with the current form, I would like to start with Reece James. And at the middle of the pitch, I don't think any Liverpool player will take in my first 11, because Liverpool, as we has already mentioned, that Chelsea's midfield has been fantastic. So I will start with the player of the year, Jorginho and Kovacic, both will start. And you can't really omit Mason Mount from the game right now. He has to start. He has been in that particular patch, so he should start. And then we will look at the higher end of the pitch. And I would like to omit Havertz, and would like to start with Mohamed Salah, because he's that man to go with. I mean, if he is not doing anything, he's scoring goals. He's that kind of a player.
Yeah.
And what a transfer he has been for Liverpool since joining. It takes a lot of pain to say that as a Manchester fan, but that's a fact. He has been absolutely banking goals. So he will start. I mean, he will play from sometimes he will play from the right side. Sometimes he will shift into the middle to have a 1-1 with the likes of Lukaku or maybe other forwards. So it will be that kind of a game. And I hope you will agree with me. And what's about you? I mean, what's your prediction and what's your playing level?
The thing is that I agree with you on most of the players, but then I have some like changes in it. So my combined 11 would be that obviously starting Ellison from the back. No doubt Edward Mendy is the goalkeeper of the season, but still Ellison Becker has experience and he has been exceptionally good when he's in form. He really did not have a very good last season, so let's just not go there and think about this new season that is on. And then I'm going to go with that formation 3-4-4-3, or either it's 3-4-2-1 with the liking of the game as per they can shift like that. So my back three are going to be Matip, Virgil van Dijk, and Rudiger. Now, why am I going with Matip? Because the it's like the partnership of Virgil van Dijk and Matip is so solid that they can read the game so well. And I think that if I'm going with the playing 11, so I would want somebody that Virgil van Dijk has played with for the strongest playing 11, because Virgil is going to be there. So it has to be in the likings of Virgil, that I would like that Matip is there with Virgil. And then Rudiger, I think he has been a phenomenal player for Chelsea. He's not that good a player. I never thought that I would ever say about Rudiger all these things, but the kind of form that he has shown, the kind of, the smartness in the game that he has shown in defensive area, I think he has been brilliant. So I'm going to go with Rudiger there. Now in the midfield, I think it's Trent and Robertson for me, because Robertson is the engine. He is that guy that he will not stop for that 90 minutes. He will get you the goals. He will make those crucial crosses and passes that are needed. And I think they go somewhere or the other. We don't see them when we see Robertson play, but the kind of player he can be if he plays as in that midfield area, I think that would be very important, because for Scotland he played there. He was not a full back for Scotland, so that is why I think he, for the number of matches that he played, he had the most creative chances that he did for Scotland for any team, I feel, for the number of matches that he played. So I think it's Robertson and Trent for me. And in midfield, I'm going to go for Kante, because I feel I really like Kante a lot, and I think that he is a gem of a player in midfield, and I'll go for Kante and Fabinho. And then going forward, I'm going to go with Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane. And then the one and all striker for me would be Lukaku. So this is my combined playing 11. So I think that they are going to make a lot of difference, if ever. Obviously, the playing 11, the strongest one I could ever choose from. So this is what is going to be for me. What do you think about it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great. Obviously, there are some differences between you and me, but that's fantastic.
But then 3-4-2-1, I think, is the formation that I would like to go with, because I know Klopp doesn't like back three at all, but I don't know. I was just thinking about it, that maybe if Klopp changes that and we can switch, throughout the game, we can go as a back five, defending back five. But then Klopp doesn't like that formation, but it's okay. I think that it can make a change, make a difference if Klopp plans to switch that, because we have Konate. Imagine Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Matip, or maybe Gomez in the back as CDMs, as centre backs. So I think that will be quite terrifying if ever that happens. But then let's see what happens tomorrow. So what I would like to ask you at the end, the last question that I would like to ask you is that, are you happy with the group that you got in this Champions League draw yesterday?
Yes, pretty much happy. I mean, I was trying to avoid this big team. Obviously, we have been drawn into big teams last season, and we had only ourselves to blame, because we were for 6 points at the first two matches, and from getting knocked out from them, it's a shame for us. So still, I feel that this season, with those fixtures, don't want to face the big teams before the knockout, because those hectic schedules can actually be really painful at the end of the season, those injury concerns and all. So yes, that's a good news. I mean, obviously my friends were really concerned about Villarreal because of the final match, but this is not another knockout game, so you can't take the game to penalties, which Villarreal did deliberately. So I feel we have a fair chance to win this game, at least at the home, and I know that Villarreal will do their best to stop us at their home and getting a 0-0 draw or something like that. That's Unai Emery's tactics, but this is not Europa League, so I feel Unai Emery's magic will not happen here.
Okay, let's see what happens, but I'm just terrified with my group. I was thinking that Oh God, I mean, just give us some break. Give me just one team that I could say that okay, that match is going to be easy for us, because I get scared when we have matches with teams like West Brom, maybe Watford. So imagine going in a group like that. It's like I'm always doubting. Yeah, I know I have confidence in my players, but when I go like that in as a doubter in a match, I perform better than any other fan, I feel. So which is why I was like really terrified of the group, but I'm being very positive here that no, doesn't matter. It's okay that we might, do it in that group of death that I feel it is. So anyhow, I think Group A is going to be exciting too with PSG, Manchester City. It's going to be quite fun to watch what is going to happen there. But let's see whatever happens. Anyhow, so I think we should end it here. It was a really fun talk. Thank you so much, Arijit, for joining us and for having this fun discussion here. This is the first time that I'm doing it, and thank you for being so supportive here and and answering these questions and whatever it is. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, would love to join for other matches. Like we have already discussed at the start of the season that we are going to do Liverpool versus Manchester United. So I'm looking forward to that. And
That is a given.
great.
We have to
Yeah,
do that no matter what. That is
absolutely.
something that we
There
have
will
to
be
do.
biased opinions. There will be biased opinions from both ends of the sides. There can be some fights as well, but that's
Yeah.
it. People will love it.
Let's see what happens. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. Okay, so now I have to end this. Take care. Please subscribe to his channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Show love, show some support. Thank you so much. And the link for his channel is in the description box below. So you can go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.